Now, speaking of roads, this one's a little bit older story, but I still want to make sure everyone is aware of it. North Carolina. You guys remember I did that big video about all the interstates North Carolina was planning? Well, they just recently got one of them officially signed. Let's take a look.
US 70 bypass around Goldsboro will be re-signed as Interstate 42 and given new mile markers and exit numbers this fall. The NC Department of Transportation has received federal approval to redesignate the 20-mile bypass as I-42. State transportation officials say having a national interstate connecting military bases, the Morehead City Port, and cities in eastern North Carolina will improve travel and safety, as well as support new economic opportunities.
All right, I'm very familiar with this area, so I want to show you guys Interstate 42. So we're over here in North Carolina. Let's go to the road map version of Google. So the section they were talking about here is the city of Goldsboro. And it's this bypass right here. So US 70 is the main east-west route that goes from Raleigh down to Goldsboro, Kinston, New Bern, and to the coast. Now the long-range plan is for this entire corridor to become eventual Interstate 42. But the section they're talking about that's recently been signed or given approval to be signed is this bypass around Goldsboro. I'm from this part of the state, so I watched as all these places were built and developed over the years. And back in the 90s, they built this old US 70 bypass, which is a freeway, but it's not interstate standards, as this was the original US 70 through Goldsboro right here. And now Interstate 42 is yet another bypass of Goldsboro. So eventually it's going to come down here. I don't think they figured out what to do yet in Smithfield. There is a bypass of Clayton. So if you're from the Raleigh-Durham area, you're probably familiar with this. And here's this new big interchange that's coming, well, partially built out already. This is the 540 Beltway around Raleigh. This is I-40, and this is I-42 all coming together. So North Carolina is making progress. The signs have gone up. Interstate 42, ladies and gentlemen.